up for you and me. हर कोने से आए खिलाड़ी हमारे, देखेंगे सारे बनेंगे सितारे सभी. All out, put on your jersey, put on the flame, bring all your friends, get ready for the game. चलो मेरे साथ में, flex अपने हाथ में, स्टेडियम पे आके करो feel stains. Players करे entry तो हल्ला मचाओ, खिलाड़ी करे गोल तो फिर हल्ला मचाओ. धूप हो या बारिश, दिन हो या रात, लेकिन स्टेडियम पे crowd करे शोर क्योंकि सीने में जोश है. से आए खिलाड़ी हमारे, देखेंगे सारे बनेंगे सितारे सभी. बचपन में खेलते थे नंगे पाँव, अभी पहन के बूट्स करे स्ट्राइक ये ग्राउंड पे. कीचड़ में गिरते थे ठंडे गांव में, रिप्रेजेंट करे रीजन को अब ये प्राउड से. हर मैच एक जंग मैदान में, दुनिया को करना जो दंग हैरान है. पब्लिक हमारे जो संग है तुम्हारे, आगे बढ़ो अपना सीना ताने. सुबह सिर्फ की स्पिरिट इग्नाइट करे सोल, कामेंग दी बांग जैसे पास करे बॉल, लोही तिराग जैसे स्ट्राइक करे गोल, तभी सियाम नदी के जैसे क्राउड करे शोर. We stay united, let us not be divided. From the land of the rising sun is the love, we just can't hide it. Show us all your courage, make the crowd go wild, get excited. One moment, one league, one voice and one dream. Bring it up for you and me. हर कोने से आए खिलाड़ी हमारे, देखेंगे सितारे सभी. All out, put on your jersey, put on the flame, bring all your friends, get ready for the game. चलो मेरे साथ में, flex अपने हाथ में, स्टेडियम पे आके करो feel stains. Players करे entry तो हल्ला मचाओ, खिलाड़ी करे गोल तो फिर हल्ला मचाओ. धूप हो या बारिश, दिन हो या रात, लेकिन स्टेडियम पे crowd करे शोर क्योंकि सीने में जोश है. हर कोने से आए खिलाड़ी हमारे, देखेंगे सारे बनेंगे सितारे सभी. बचपन में खेलते थे नंगे पाँव, अभी पहन के बूट्स करे स्ट्राइक ये ग्राउंड पे. कीचड़ में गिरते थे ठंडे गांव में, We stay united, let us not be divided. From the land of the rising sun is the love we just can't hide it. Show us all your courage, make the crowd go wild, get excited. One moment, one league, one voice and one dream. Bring it up for you and me. हर कोने से आए खिलाड़ी हमारे, देखेंगे सारे बनेंगे सितारे सभी. All out, put on the jersey, put on the flame, bring all your friends, get ready for the game. चलो मेरे साथ में, flags अपने हाथ में, स्टेडियम पे आके करो feel stains. Players करे entry तो हल्ला मचाओ, खिलाड़ी करे गोल तो फिर हल्ला मचाओ. धूप हो या बारिश, दिन हो या रात, लेकिन स्टेडियम पे crowd करे शोर क्योंकि सीने में जोश है. Bring it up for you and me. हर कोने से आए खिलाड़ी हमारे, देखेंगे सारे बनेंगे सितारे सभी. This is Arunachal League. This is Arunachal League. This is Arunachal League. बचपन में खेलते थे नंगे पाँव, अभी पहन के बूट्स करे स्ट्राइक ये ग्राउंड पे. कीचड़ में गिरते थे ठंडे गांव में, रिप्रेजेंट करे रीजन को अब ये प्राउड से. हर मैच एक जंग मैदान में, दुनिया को करना जो दंग हैरान है. पब्लिक हमारे जो संग है तुम्हारे, आगे बढ़ो अपना सीना ताने. सुबह सिर की स्पिरिट इग्नाइट करे सोल, कामेंग दी बंग जैसे पास करे बॉल, लोहित दी राम जैसे स्ट्राइक करे गोल, तभी सियाम नदी के जैसे क्राउड करे शोर. We stay united, let us not be divided. From the land of the rising sun is the love we just can't hide it. Show us all your courage, make the crowd go wild, get excited. One moment, one league, one voice and one dream.
बोल दिया तो 18 कर देगा क्या कल का? 18 रख देगा क्या? 18 डायरेक्ट फाइनल सेट कर देगा? हम हाँ, हम 18 रख देते। हाँ हाँ, मैच को ले रहा है, हम 18 रख देते 18 टीवी में। पता नहीं मॉनिटर वाला को मालूम है। फिफ्टीन 15 में रख दिया हम भी।
Welcome back to the match, the second half, the match between Monul FC and PATKAI United FC. Both the teams have assembled back in the field. Bit of a team huddle. The referee is waiting. PATKAI United having last few words.
We are moments away from the start of the second half here at the Golden Jubilee Stadium. It's PATKAI United FC
Substitution
in
for
sky blue.
PATKAI United
against
FC.
Monyul
Player number
FC
21,
in white.
Srishant, replaced by player number 30,
Monul
Tava
FC
Nuku,
leading by
and
2
player
goals
number
to
10,
nil.
Tatu Riamuk Cherom, replaced by player
1
number
goal scored
47, Vanlal Riatuya.
Gulingso Ngadong. And the second one by Rolex Chongtham. I'm sure PATKAI United had a lot to discuss during the halftime break. And
Fafansa with the ball inside. Cleared away by Honi. Fafansa again with the ball. Nice 1-2 there on the left flank. But this is a harsh tackle by Rolex on
goes
Fungfa.
down. The player there from Monul FC got very close to the referee while protesting that. The referee is giving him a warning. That kind of attitude could impact Monul FC very adversely. The player needs to keep their tempers in check in such occasions. It's a yellow card.
There was a yellow card for Rolex Chongtam. Ramdan Maria, the skipper of PATKAI, on the ball.
I think the referee showed a yellow card to one of the bench players as well. That happened off screen. We didn't quite see who that was. We will have the statistics up for you shortly. As my colleague was saying, Rolex Chongtam was the one who got that last yellow card on the field. So lobbed in, high ball, cleared away by the goalkeeper from Monul FC, convincingly so. Nonetheless, goes out for a corner kick this time. Here's the part that we missed, although we didn't quite see who the player that was.
Well, that was for the fitness coach of Monyul FC, Sanam Ram Tiari. Oh, that's in fact a second yellow card, a red card for the fitness coach there.
I think what happened there, I quickly taken that corner kick by PATKAI United. We'll come back to that other situation in a while. I think what happened there was the fitness coach was shown the yellow card and he still decided to continue mouthing off to the referee, and that's when he said, well, off you go from the pitch, and showed him a red card.
Well, a flurry of cards being displayed here in this match.
It's always a bit of drama when you have red cards or yellow cards being shown to people who are not even on the pitch, but rather on the sidelines. That's something which is always a little intriguing for me.
Well, we can perhaps anticipate more drama as we move ahead in this match. And that's a substitution at the halftime for PATKAI United. It's jersey number 47, Wanlal Riyatpuya, who has come in place of Jerome Tatu.
Substitution at around 50th minute. I must say, it does take a lot of, emotional excitement and heated words, I suppose, for a referee to go to the extent of showing a red card to an official, a member from the team, but not a player. And it's a little unfortunate when we have something of that sort on display. Nonetheless, that shouldn't hopefully happen. That was very close to being a goal. I'm not quite sure what really happened there with the defense.
Well, it's the substitute goalkeeper for PATKAI United, Tawanuku, who has come in place of Srishant. And that was really sloppy from him there, Tawanuku. I don't know if he was trying to collect the ball there or just let go out.
He got lucky there because the ball wasn't quite struck with precision. It was lacking the direction, but
It seems like the referee is having a word with the players again.
as you can see, the referee is very matter of fact. Absolutely harbors no kind of arguments from the players, laying down the rules. Tells them right away not to argue too much with his calls.
Well, it has been a very busy day for Sangam Khaing at the office today. A good number of yellow cards and a single red card as well has already been shown in this match.
FC Monul again on the attack. That's a good ball in. It's almost a goal. Or actually, sorry, the flag for offside went up, but that was very close that Monul FC came to making it 3-0.
That was it.
As I was saying, football is a game of passion, and it does flare up every now and then.
A sloppy clearance there again by PATKAI. Monyul FC Good ball inside for Faiz. And sloppy from Tabanuku again. Should have collected the ball there. Instead,
It's almost 2 or 3 fumbles we've seen from the substitute goalkeeper so far. Tabanuku really has to pull up his socks.
well, it's Monyul FC with back-to-back attacks in the last few moments. Now, meanwhile, PATKAI United on the break. Jisan Ahmed making a forward run, plays it to the right flank. Ball inside, but no one there to collect that ball, and it's out for a Monyul goal kick.
It was good build-up. Unfortunately, not enough blue shirts within that zone to make anything happen from that.
Well, this time a foul by Sering Wange. And it's a PATKAI free kick. Well, with Monyul leading 2-0, it'll be interesting to see whether they approach a defensive style in the second half, sort of park the bus, or will they still continue with their attacking momentum, with their attacks. And PATKAI, on the other hand, of course, will be desperately looking to get those goals and turn things around. And here's Ramdin Mavaya with the ball towards the left flank. Good ball inside. PATKAI United with the chance there. And it's Jisan Ahmed who gets one back for PATKAI United FC. A wonderful free kick. This is straight out from the training ground. Ramdin Mavaya plays it short for his teammate on the left flank. He made a good run down the left flank, puts the ball across the face of the goal. And Jisan there made no mistake, found the back of the net and pulls one back for PATKAI United. So it's Monyul FC 2 and PATKAI United
Goal
1.
for PATKAI United FC
PATKAI
by player
United
number
back
7,
in the game
Jishan
now. They've
Ahmed.
reduced the margin by half, still trailing by 1 goal. Nonetheless, considering we're just in the 55th minute, that's the goal we saw earlier. Excellent ball in, good control by Jishan, and he just tucks it in to the back of the net. No trouble whatsoever. Textbook finish.
Well, that was Ravi Kumar, the centre back apparently, who made that run down the left flank, and absolutely no one from the Monyul FC defense expected Ravi Kumar to come all the way from his centre back position, making that run down the left flank. He gets the ball there and provides a wonderful cross across the face of the goal. And Jisan Ahmed with a cool and composed finish.
Very good initiative by Ravi there.
Well, this was straight out from the training ground, as I said.
He stepped up to the role when it required him to, although that's not traditionally what he would do in the formation. And with that, PATKAI United still trailing, but the difference has been halved now. And we're into the 56th minute of gameplay. A lot more football yet to come. Anything could happen. And as my colleague was saying earlier, that looks like a bit of a harsh challenge. It was. Referee Kang has absolutely no doubt in his mind that calls for a yellow card. And
It's Sering Wange this time who receives the yellow card. Well, tensions is definitely flaring up. The intensity is increasing, and PATKAI United have got one back. Now Monyul FC really need to pull up their socks and be on their toes.
that was a kick from the back. The tall player there probably didn't intend to necessarily do that. Nonetheless, just a slight elevation from his legs was enough to hurt the player from PATKAI United. That's PATKAI United again pressing on with a good ball in. Nonetheless, well defended by Monul FC. Quick throw in again.
PATKAI FC, Palai Wangpan finds Phungpha Pansa. Phungpha Pansa with the ball inside. Jesan Ahmed gets it back and he puts it into the goal. But the referee says it's an offside. Well, there was again a very good attacking move there by PATKAI United. A lovely ball from Phungpha Pansa. Chipped it inside for Jesan Ahmed. However, it's a offside this time.
PATKAI United FC fans were up and almost cheering, thinking that was the equalizer that they were looking for. Very close. Nonetheless, offside call, so denied. It's clearly an offside, but still very good control by Jesan. And those are the kind of attacking play that PATKAI United needs to implement more and more if they want to draw level and perhaps even take the lead at some point.
Well, just a few minutes ago, it was Monyul FC who were leading 2-0, and all of a sudden, it seems like Monyul FC is now under a lot of pressure from the PATKAI United attack. Pansa gets the ball there on the left flank, puts the ball inside, but no blue shirts there to get anything out of it. Well, it's Monyul FC now on the attack. Faiz cutting inside. Faiz still with the ball and tried to find his teammate Karma on the right side, but the weight on that pass was a bit too much for Karma to get it, and it goes out for a PATKAI goal kick. And this is Ravi Kumar, the assist provider, who will take it. This time goes long towards the center. Palai Wangpan heads it. Palai Wangpan gets the ball back. Now he's up against Joram Loma. Palai Wangpan finds Jesan. Jesan with a lovely ball inside. But again, no blue shirts inside. However, PATKAI still with the ball. Well, the captain, Ramdina, goes for the spectacular there. However, it's way off target.
You have to take those shots every now and then. Sometimes it's the skill, sometimes it's luck which pays off. PATKAI United desperately looking for that equalizer. We're into the 60th minute of gameplay so far.
That's a good ball again for Palai Wangpan. Palai Wangpan up against Nawang, but Palai should have perhaps done better there. He couldn't get the connection right.
He definitely could have done much better there. It was either going, it wasn't very clear until the last minute whether he was going for the near post or the far post with that particular attempt. If you look at that, I think the near post looked like it, but it didn't quite strike it the way he would have wanted. That angle was completely off. That was a good opportunity for PATKAI United to draw level.
Joram Loma lost the ball very cheaply there. And it's PATKAI again with the attack. And this time, Palai Wangpan decides to put a cross inside. But Nawang is there to collect the ball. Goes long. But ball back with PATKAI. Well, it seems like PATKAI is slowly but gradually inching towards the equalizer.
They have been pressing very hard in the second half, and as you can see, it has borne results. They have reduced the margin by 1 goal, so that's 1 goal they need to equalize. Free kick taken by Serin Wange, one of the taller players we have in the league. As I was saying earlier, him just raising his legs just slightly a bit sometimes can become quite dangerous for shorter players around him. I'm sure didn't intend for that last foul with any malice whatsoever. Free kick for PATKAI United.
Ramdina into the penalty area.
Safely collected by the goalkeeper from Monul FC.
Well, the striker was there. However, he couldn't get the connection. Palai Wangpan. Well, Monyul FC have been losing possession very cheaply, particularly on the left flank for PATKAI. They cannot afford to lose possession cheaply like that.
I think the last thing that Monul FC should be doing now is get complacent and give away that lead that they have. I mean, the lead has already been reduced by 1 goal. They definitely don't want to give away another goal and let PATKAI equalize or perhaps even score a few more and triumph over them. Because as we keep saying, all of this is going to matter a lot when the playoffs are over and we have the final results. We have substitution for Monul FC.
Well, PATKAI FC have definitely been the more dominant side in the last 10-15 minutes. Desperately looking for that opening in the final third and get that equalizer. They have already got 1 and now approaching for the second as well, it seems.
Coming into the match, PATKAI United actually seemed on paper like the stronger team because they did win their opening match convincingly, while Monul FC, while performing very well, did lose to Capital Complex 4-2. But so far, even with less possession in the first half, Monul FC was leading by 2 goals, but now that margin has been reduced by 1 goal.
It was Serin Wange this time who went for a long ball. However, Faiz on that occasion couldn't control it. Back with PATKAI United. Fung Fapansa. Ramdina this time towards the right flank, but Monyul gets it back. Well, Ramdina and Fung Fapansa, both these midfielders, have been doing the job very well. Meanwhile, here's Faiz with the attempt. Adi Karma gets the ball. It's 1-on-1 against the keeper. Adi Karma, the striker from Rupa, makes it 3 goals for Monyul FC. And this attack there started from Faiz again. Faiz went for the shot, deflected off the keeper, and Adi Karma got the ball there. 1-on-1 with the keeper and finds the back of the net convincingly.
Monul FC leading by 3 goals to 1. The goalkeeper knows he could have done so much better over there. Action replay of what we saw. That was... The goalkeeper had no answer to that, unfortunately. Substitution for both the teams.
We have Mihin Nomo coming in for PATKAI
Substitution
United.
for PATKAI United FC. Player number 6, Tage Nitin, replaced by player
And
number
a
8,
couple of
PC
changes
Jao
for,
Sing Singpo.
Monyul FC as
and
well.
player number 19,
Norbu
Palai
and
Wangpan,
Joram
replaced
Pupu
by player number 23,
Loma
Mihin
are
Nomo.
going out. And in their place we have Bomseng Singfo and Tutu Sakrinso.
Substitution for Monul FC,
PATKAI
player number
United
37
unfortunately hasn't worked out too well
in,
as we
player
have
number
seen so far.
12 out, and player
There were
number
a
15
few
Norbu replaced by
occasions
player number
prior to the
29
actual goal
Tar
where we
Tutu.
saw the goalkeeper Tabanuku not quite retain the ball as he should have. And in this instance, it's worked out fairly well for Monul FC. PATKAI United wanting to draw level, but we now have Monul FC back in the steering wheel once again with a good lead of 3-1.
Well, just when we thought PATKAI United might turn things around, it was R.D. Karma who increased the lead for Monyul FC. Well, the keeper, Tabanuku, perhaps should have done better there. But mind you, it was Faiz who started that attack. He has been instrumental for Monyul FC in the last match and this match as well.
One of the most valuable players from Monul FC since the beginning of this league. He's been at the forefront of every attack that's built up by Monul FC, and as rightly mentioned, the last goal we saw from Monul FC was also orchestrated by Mohammad Faiz.
That's Mohammad Faiz with trickery on the left flank. But Prawang Ahakun doing his defensive duties. This is the goal, the third goal for Monyul. Faiz cutting inside, takes that shot. Tawanuku couldn't really get hold of it. Folds it perfectly for R.D. Karma. R.D. Karma takes one touch forward and then finishes it off with his left foot.
Watching that action replay, in fairness to Tabanuku, I think his defenders should have been there at that point to clear that ball. He did do well enough to stop that strike, which was well struck by Mohammad Faiz. Although he didn't quite manage to hold on to the ball, but that was a lunging save that he made. Ideally speaking, his defenders should have been there to clear the ball away, or at least not give the striker that much room to be able to score that. That said, Monul FC is leading by 3-1.
The last 20 minutes of game time remaining. It's Monyul FC who have increased their lead to 2 goals. PATKAI United desperately looking for something to happen in the final third. Ramdina, the skipper, to Taro Hirung. Back to Ramdina. Goes long this time. Cleared away by Lalnon Siyama. Bomsen Singfu, the substitute, Miss pass set there. And it's a PATKAI throw-in.
"72 minutes of game played so far. I'm sure PATKAI United is a little concerned considering the gap they have between the goals of the two teams. They were doing fairly well. The momentum was on their side really when they scored their first goal and reduced the margin between themselves and Monul FC to just one goal. But Monul FC having struck back again. They are now leading by 2 goals, 3-1, and definitely in a more comfortable position than PATKAI United.
PATKAI United creating this attacking chance. And now from the right flank, puts a ball inside. But Nawang Penjor is there to collect the ball. Taro Hirung couldn't quite clear the ball there. But Ravi Kumar is there to support. But this is the substitute. Taro Hirung from the left back position loses the ball there. It's back with Monyul now. Sharing Wange. Deflected by the defender. And it's danger for Monyul FC. And this time cleared away by Honi Kamder.
PATKAI United will definitely have to do something special if they want to overcome this challenges deficit of 2 goals that they are trailing by so far. Monul FC, while they could play defensively at this point and just take it easy a bit, are nonetheless pressing very hard, and that's a good build-up we just saw, but dispossessed by the defender from Monul FC. Nonetheless, again, that's just Faiz on the attack. He's being held back rather strongly, challenged by the defender. And as expected, that rough challenge converted, or rather leads to a penalty kick.
It was Tinglem Wangsu, who was fighting for the ball against Faiz on that occasion. And he goes in with a tackle, with a push rather, from behind. And the referee points to the penalty spot. Well, it's Faiz, the man of the hour, with the kick.
Referee Sangam Kaing was very close to the action to know exactly what happened there. Since Faiz is such a threat, the defender probably challenged him a little too strongly, too harshly. And that could very well mean Monyul might just be leading by 3 goals by converting this next penalty kick being taken by number 9, Mohammad Faiz.
And the referee blows the whistle there. It's Mohammad Faiz. Mohammad Faiz finds the back of the net and finishes it off with a cool and composed finish. Taba Naku there, helpless, didn't move an inch.
Goal for
Threw him
Monul
off guard
FC
with
by
the
player number
slow
9,
pace
Mohammad
with which he
Faiz.
just nudged the ball into the corner. Good strategy there by Mohammad Faiz. The goalkeeper from PATKAI United had absolutely no answer to that. Just looked on as the ball slowly went inside and hit the back of the net. And with that, Monyul FC is now leading by 4 goals to 1 at 77th minute of gameplay. An extremely comfortable lead of 3 goals. And there's quite a bit of uphill task for PATKAI United if they wish to draw level at this point. 3 goals they will need just to draw level, and 1 more if they wish to beat Monul FC.
Well, here's PATKAI FC with the attack, fouled by the Monyul defense. And that's a free kick opportunity from a promising position for PATKAI there. Now this is the tackle.
See the replay there, that wasn't necessarily a very harsh of a challenge, but the defender was very close to Faiz constantly, throwing him off balance, and just, I guess, too much of body checking there for the referee's liking.
Well, the game seems to be going out of hands for PATKAI United with a little more than 10 minutes of regular game time remaining. Well, at this moment, PATKAI United have won a free kick from just outside the box, and this could well be the second goal for PATKAI United, but easy save for the goalkeeper there. A second cross coming in from the right flank, however couldn't find any blue shirt, and it's out for a Monyul throw.
It was a good free kick, and the goalkeeper did well enough to save that. That's the last replay of the penalty kick which we saw. The last one scored by Mohammad Faiz. Just slowly tucked into his left-hand corner. Not much movement there by the goalkeeper at that point.
Well, that finish by Faiz was perhaps one of the most cool and composed penalty that we have seen in this league so far.
That's the coolness of confidence. He has enough confidence in his abilities. He did not take that under any kind of pressure, and we just had a substitution for
PATKAI United
And it's
FC. Player number
and it's
24,
the
C.
captain
Ramdin
Ramdina
Mawia,
who's
replaced by
making
player
way
number 18,
for
Taliang
Taliang
Kosi.
Kosi, the player from Zero. Taliang Kosi has represented India under 16, one of the few players from our state to have achieved that feat. Let's see what he can pull off for PATKAI United in this match. Tinglim Wangsu has come into the right back position. Initially started off as centre back, and now it's PC Singfu, the substitute, who has come in his place in the centre back role.
81 minutes of gameplay over with Monyul FC leading by 4 goals to 1 for PATKAI United FC. Convincing and a very comfortable lead. Close to 9.5 minutes of gameplay still left, of course, with some added on time, which the referee will decide at an appropriate time.
Now here's Kosi, the fresh leg for PATKAI. Couldn't find teammate there. Now Angpenjor straight out to the sidelines.
Probably wasn't intended as such, but that angle was just too much. Just goes out for a throw-in for PATKAI United. Lobbed back by Monul FC into PATKAI United's half. The defender looking for some support from his teammates, decides to lob it in ahead, nudged along by FC Monul's defense. Dispossessed there for a while, but Monul FC manages to clear that away for a throw-in for PATKAI United.
Lalun Siama, the centre back from Mizoram for Monyul FC, has been rock solid at the back.
The referee and the assistant referee telling the Monul FC player to take the throw-in from the assigned place, not elsewhere.
Spomsen Singfu with the throw-in. Points Adikarma. Adikarma first time ball, but dispossessed there, and PATKAI FC with the attack now. Rawang Hakun has the ball, making a forward run down the right flank. Rawang Hakun for Tinglem Wangsu. Tinglem Wangsu couldn't keep it in play, and it's out for a goal kick.
Too much pace there. That's the last goal. That was the attempt we saw. First from Faiz, denied by the keeper. Oh, sorry, fourth goal, which was actually a penalty. This is Faiz scoring for a foul that was attempted on him. The match referee, Sangam Khan, no doubt in his mind, blew the whistle and pointed towards the penalty spot. Monyul 4, PATKAI 1.
Talian Kosi. To Taru Hirung. Taru Hirung to Jisan Ahmed. Back to Taru.
Good bit of 1-2 there by PATKAI United. They kept possession well in the last few passes among themselves. Still pressing hard, although considering we're in the 86th minute of the game so far, will it be enough to overcome that huge margin of 4-1? Nonetheless, PATKAI attempting something, took a shot well over the goal post. No threat there whatsoever.
That was a good move again by PATKAI United. They have been creating all these scoring opportunities, keeping possession of the ball, playing those 1-2s. However, just that final finishing has fallen short of perfection so far. But they are still desperately looking to get something out of this match. But as the minutes roll by, it is going to be an uphill task now for PATKAI United to even get 1 point from this match. They'll have to score 3 more for 1 point and 4 more to back the 3 points. And with the win in this match, Monyul FC will bag the 3 points for the first time in this season.
Second match in the league so far for both Monul FC and PATKAI United FC. PATKAI United was the one coming into the match as perhaps the stronger team with a score of 3 points. But Monyul had a different plan. And we have substitution now.
Substitution for Monul
Monul
FC.
FC.
Player number 36,
Lobsang Tenzing.
Rinchin Dorji Karma,
Number
replaced by
21
player number
is in.
21, Lobsang Tenzin.
And Rinchin Dorji Karma has done his part and is off to the bench now. There was a ball in by Italian Kosi, but no blue shirts there to get any connection. It's out for a Monyul goal kick.
Rinchin Dorji Karma was the one who scored the goal. As my colleague said, he's definitely done his part in the game today. Long ball in, but the offside trap is well played. 88 minutes up so far. Not sure really if any kind of substitutions at this point will really benefit either of the teams, considering the difference in goals. 4 goals to 1.
Well, the Monyul FC gaffer Sangisering must be happy with his team's performance in this match. Yes, Fahiz, the man of the hour, again on the left flank with all his trickery. This time goes long all the way back to the keeper, Nawang. Nawang reaches there on time. Now Monyul with the ball. Bomseng to Golingso, who scored the banger of a goal in the first half and opened the count for Monyul FC in this match.
As per the official timekeeping, we're in the 90th minute of the game so far. We'll get to know how much of added time will be given by the referee. PATKAI United still desperately
There will be minimum
trying
6
to make
minutes
something
of added
happen.
time.
The right flank goes out. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Substitution by Monul FC. Levon Renglunanan goes out, and in his place,
It's Tame Agung who is taking the place of Anand.
Substitution for Monul FC. Player number 14, Libon Renglun Anand, replaced by player number 23, Tame Agung.
good attempt, but not nearly enough. Straight into the hands of the Monul FC goalkeeper.
Bomseng Singfu with a long ball for Tutu Sangritso. Tutu with the ball, but Taro is there to defend.
Ball was somehow kept in play, although the players collided their way out of the pitch. Nonetheless,
Well, Tame Agung started off the last match in the playing 11. And he is in again in this match for a few minutes.
Six minutes of added on time. I think it's fair to say no matter how well or how bravely PATKAI attempts now in those remaining few minutes. It's a challenge that's insurmountable.
Tame Agung with the outside of the feed pass to Faiz, but couldn't control it there.
Strikes it with his right foot, and the ball still curves to the right. It takes a little bit of skill and experience to make that happen. Tame Agum, of course, has all the skill and experience that's necessary. That's another attempt by Monul FC inside the D box of PATKAI United. Managed to clear it in, trying to break through a counter from the right. A long run there. Passed on to the right flank. Ball's chipped in. Doesn't quite connect. Struck from the left foot, but the angle was just too steep. Does not find the intended target. Nonetheless, a good counter attack and a good attempt by PATKAI United at the dying minutes of this encounter between Monul FC and PATKAI United.
Well, Mihin Nomo there with the attempt with his weak foot. He couldn't get the connection right. Mihin Nomo. Lalun Siama did his job well there by making it difficult for Nomo to get that connection. Here's PATKAI United again with the attack. Goes out wide to Wangsu. Wangsu down the right flank. Plays it to Kosi. Kosi has the ball. Takes his time, plays it back. Good ball inside, but cleared away by the defense. Now Monyul FC on the break. Shiring Wange tried to find Faiz there, but a bit too much weight on that ball. And it's out for a PATKAI throw. Well, we are approaching the last 2 minutes of this match.
Monyul is still very comfortably in the lead with a 4-1 scoreboard.
Well, a sloppy clearance there by Honi. PATKAI gets the ball. It's Jason Ahmed now. Jason Ahmed
Tries to curve it inside the D box of Monul FC, but the defender is up to the task. Even at the dying minutes of the game, you can see that Monul FC is still trying to press on and see if they can increase the lead even more if possible. Good strategy because, as mentioned before, all of this is going to play a very big factor when the playoffs are over and all the scores are tallied. Looks like we have a down player for Monul FC. He's telling the stretchers to go away. Doesn't quite need that. Just a little bit of attention from the physio, his team physio rather. He's up on his feet.
Well, it's the captain, Honi Kam there, who is going off the pitch for a while. Ravi Kumar restarts the play there. Goes long out to the right flank for Wangsu. Kosi making an overlapping run. Kosi gets the ball. Puts the ball inside with his weak foot, but didn't get the direction right on that one.
Chipped it in, fell on top of the net. It's good, but not quite good enough, especially considering the current situation. And with that, the referee blows the final whistle, and Monul FC
Ladies and gentlemen, the final score is Monyul FC 4, PATKAI United FC
and
1.
with that they have open up their scoreboard with 3 points there.
Well, the scoreline doesn't quite tell the story of this match. PATKAI United had been really good in creating all those attacking moves. However, they weren't able to capitalize on all those scoring opportunities. And it was Monyul FC who converted
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
chances that they got.
the player
They
of the
scored
match
4 in total.
for this match
Monyul FC
goes to
will be going back with a smile on their face, bagging
player
3
number
points for the first time in this
13,
season.
Gulinsong
And as you can see,
Ngadong with
the
1
stats
goal
on the
and
screen.
1 assist.
As far as possession is concerned, it was PATKAI United who dominated. Shots more or less the same, with 10 for Monyul and 12 for PATKAI, with 5 on target for Monyul and 3 for PATKAI. Corner kick 4 for
Ladies
Monyul
and
and
gentlemen,
6 for PATKAI.
With this,
Equal on
we
offside to
conclude
each foul, and
this
we have
match.
seen a good number of
And the
fouls
next match will
and
be
good number of
played
cards as
between
well being shown in this match.
Subansri
7
United
cards
FC
altogether, one of
and
them
Diwan
red
United
card for one of the
FC.
non-playing
At
team
7
members
p.m.
from Monul FC. The possession itself tells quite a bit of a story there. Although Monul FC only retained 38% of the possession, they managed to convert more of their shots on target, 5 of them shots on target, and out of those 5, 3 definitely were goals, and 1 of course was a penalty. But I think that's the big differentiator when it comes to this game. The possession, the attacks, everything matters, but in the end, were you able to put that ball in the back of the net is where the difference is. And Monul FC is won convincingly, and that's the player of the match being awarded to the Monul FC player, midfielder Gulinsong Ngadong, wearing jersey number 13. He's the one who scored the first goal for Monul FC, being awarded by Shri Tabatedirji, former minister, along with the organizing chairman.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will be
Ladies and
special
gentlemen,
performance.
we have another exciting
We
clash
present to
coming
you
up
all.
tonight
We hope
at
you
7
all
p.m.
enjoy this
It's going to be Suban